Hey there, how are you? This is Michael Williams, and in today's video on how to improve your communication skills, let's discuss how to speak more clearly. When we say clearly, we mean clear in the sense of I can hear you, that is, your speech is audible. I can actually hear what you're saying, meaning your speech is not garbled. You're not swallowing the words, right? You are articulating so that I can understand the words that you're saying. Often when a person is learning a different language, what happens is they want to get to a high level of fluency, so they start speaking real fast, and it's unintelligible after a while, right? So you have to have a person slow down and articulate first, and then the speed will come the more that they practice, the more that they do that. Makes sense. So first is I can hear what you're saying. Your volume is just right. It's not too high, it's not too low. And I can understand the words that you're saying. You're using the appropriate words that you need to use. Then the second part of being clear has to do with understanding, right? And I just mentioned it a second ago. You're using the appropriate words. Right? You're using the appropriate words to communicate the idea or the concept that you're trying to communicate. Does that make sense? So if I say right, I use the word right, a few different definitions of that, right? It can be right, like I just said, right as in correct, right as in do you agree, right as in left or right, right? Directional. It could be right, which you spell that differently, but it's pronounced the same, right as in write a letter. So depending on the context, depending on the meaning that I want to communicate, I have to use the appropriate words. Very basic example, but you get the idea. So you want to use the appropriate words to communicate the idea, the message, the concept that you're trying to in that situation. How do you get to the place where you're communicating clearly based on both of those aspects of clear communication? I can hear you, I can understand you, and you're using appropriate words. Well, you certainly need to expand your vocabulary, yes. So if you want to communicate clearly in a language or in a field, whatever that is, you have to expand your vocabulary. The more words and ideas and concepts you have access to, the clearer you can explain something. The second thing that you want to do is you want to work on articulating. That is, making sure that you slow down and that you're doing your best to pronounce, to enunciate, to articulate. Use your mouth, use your tongue to articulate the words that you're saying. Don't try to rush through it just to get it out quickly. Okay? Take your time, articulate, make sure that your volume is such that you're not stressing your speech system out, but that people can hear you, right? So it's not too low, but it's not too high. You don't want to blast anyone's ears out. And so make sure that it's comfortable for you and that people can hear you. I used to have people tell me all the time, I can't hear you. I used to get on my nerves, so I had to learn how to project my voice from here. So if you want to be clear, you have to make sure that you are clearly articulating the words, that your volume is appropriate, and that you're using the appropriate and correct words. All right? I want to thank you for watching this, and once again, if you want to take the complete course where we go into detail about, well, I'm not going to tell you all the details, but if you want to take the complete course, go ahead and click the link below this video, and that'll take you to the course. Look forward to seeing you. Thank you.